Hello, well, no, this is Wolfstar Games, and welcome back to more Robotics Notes Elite. Last time, things got very emotional. I got very emotional. And I'm glad it wound up that way, because with how things went between Junna and Doc, it was a very emotional moment. I'm really glad that Junna decided to really take the initiative and, from out of the past, come to terms with what happened and face her grandfather for an emotional reunion. So, I'm really glad she decided to do that. And the way she went about it was just absolutely perfect. I mean, as you can see from last time, it did get to me. I can only hope from going forward now that Junna is going to be opening up a lot more. Especially seeing that this is her route that we're on. Anyway, last we actually left off, looks like we're back at school, and we're about to talk to Akiho and Subaru. Okay, so before we do start getting into this with Akiho and Subaru, my guide, the guide that I'm following, tells me to go to Twipo, check Twipo for a surprise. Like, okay, so what is this surprise? Junna, everyone in Robot Club, thank you. Thank you. You're welcome, Junna. Oh, Junna is such a sweetheart. Was that the surprise, or was it something else? Aha, I think I have talent as an event producer. Like a wedding planner. I don't know about wedding planner, but an event producer? Sure. Well, I don't plan on being one, though. Because my dream is to build a robot. Hehe. Yes. Keep doing that, Akio. Speaking of, it's already October. Gotta start building Gun Build 2. Yeah, we gotta get on that. Oh. I'm not interested in 3D? What? There was more to that trophy name. Well, what is that? I'm not interested in 3D. Hehehe. Okay. The trophy picture, who the hell is that? I don't... It's not a person I recognize. Okay. Gijene. From Gijene to Yashio-san, I would like to introduce someone perfect for your hobby. He is an old online friend, and his name is Neidhart der Blitznell. I think you will get along. Is that who was in that trophy picture? Also, if I'm not mistaken, we came across this name like a long time ago, but we didn't really talk about it. Interesting that it's coming up again. An old online friend. Is this a surprise? Huh. Okay. I mean, let me see what the guide says. The guide doesn't say anything extra for October 3rd. just check her tweets for a surprise. I assume this is it. I mean, I got a trophy out of it, so that's something, I guess. I'm a little confused, though. It's like, so, is a new character going to be coming along? If so, that's cool. Well, anyway, now that we've hit October, it's starting to really feel like autumn. It's a bit chilly at night for short sleeves. The wind is starting to get a little cold, too.
そうですか。そんなことがあったんですね。
Actually, hold on to that thought, Subaru. I actually want to go back into Tweepo here and actually reply to Junna here. I feel like I should. All I did was get treated by your cooking and picked up Doc at the hospital. It's the results of your hard work. You should be proud of yourself. She should, yes. It's like what she did was tremendous. If you feel like you now like robots even a little bit, you can undo your club quitting notification. I mean, I feel like this is the best response. It's the results of your hard work. You should be proud of yourself. Yeah, I'm going with that, definitely. I mean, the guide doesn't say anything about responding to any replies here. Any messages, excuse me. But I feel I need to respond to Junna. Akio is telling her grand story about what happened between Junna and Doc, although she's really exaggerating. Meanwhile, Subaru...
問題は試作2号機を作っていく上で、ロボクリニックが今後も使えるかどうかだけです。
Oh yeah, it's like, since Doc is closing the robot clinic, what are we gonna do? Where are we gonna go for parts?
ある意味で貸しを作ったわけですから、うまく説得して2号機作りの協力を取り付けてください。
I mean, we can try. I get that he's a realist and all, but jeez, he's very much a realist, yes.
スバルには情緒ってものがないね。あと感動的な映画を見ても絶対に泣かないタイプ。
I mean, we don't really know that. I mean, he could be very sentimental for all we know.
ええ、その通りです。
Never mind. Hey, let it go, Akio. Let it go. Let it go.
R 仕様にエレクトラ、マイヤ
Subaru, do you want to follow up?
やめてください。
Staup. There we go. Staup that. Akio has mastered the art of teasing Subaru lately. Like a sister would. She wears a satisfied grin on her face as she watches him squirm.
それより設計図もほぼ固まったことですし、素材が到着次第加工作業と組み立て作業に入ります。
Alright.
モーションやらプログラミングの作業もそろそろ始める必要が出てきますね。
I mean, we do have to get a jump on that. I mean, it's October, the expo is in February, so yeah.
ああ、そっか。そ
Akio turns to me. Yes, Akio?
ジュンはいつロボ部に復帰してくれると思う？
I mean, now that she's reconciled with Doc, will she be more willing to come back to the robot club? Why is she asking me? Because you were going to talk to her about quitting the robot club.
昨日もドクのお見舞いで部活に来なかったんでしょ？
うん、10年ぶりにドクと仲直りしたんだもん。積もる話もあるはず。
Yes, they definitely do. So it's like, we should give them some time.
問題はいつになったらロボ部に復帰してくれるかなってことなんだけど。
I mean, if she is gonna come back, she should come back on her own terms, and especially with the whole, you know, issue at hand with Doc. I mean, Akio shouldn't push Junna into coming back. None of them should, really.
ロボクリニックの件でジュンにはいろいろ無茶させちゃったからな。
そもそもロボ部に復帰するとも限らないんじゃない？
I mean, that's a fair thing to think.
どういうこと？
ジュンちゃんから退部届出されたんでしょ？
I mean, she did, but you know, now that she's like slowly starting to, you know, come to amends with Doc and slowly, you know, overcome her fear of robots, maybe she will return to the robot club. We'll just have to see.
忘れてた！どうしよう！受け取ってないけど。ジュンにはもっともっとロボットのこと好きになってもらいたいのに。
In due time, Akiho. It's like, don't rush it.
うちと頑張れる談義で対等に張り合えるレベルにまで育てる計画なんだから。
Raise her? Not to mention, being able to talk shop with Akiho would require an absurd level of knowledge. I mean, that's probably fair, actually, to think that. Seeing that Akiho is like an extreme level of knowledge of robots, you would need to know a lot of robot knowledge in order to talk shop with her. How many years was she planning on taking?
それにジュンはロボ部の仲間なんだし、一人で悩んでやめようとするくらいなら相談に乗りたい。でね、一緒に悩んで悩みまくりたい。最後は一緒にあの夕日に向かって走るの。
The sun isn't even setting. It's like, that's not the point, Kaido.
それが仲間ってものでしょ。ねえ、カイ、スバル。
I mean, yes, partly. They have no words. Needless to say, neither I nor Subaru can keep up with Akiho's silliness, so I just awkwardly smile. Not that Akiho even cares about how we respond. I mean, Akio doesn't really care about much all that much anyway. So she doesn't really care what others think about her. So, I mean, she's definitely her own person and doesn't really care what other people think about her. And that's one of the reasons why I like Akio. She doesn't, bend to anyone around her to be different. That's part of what I find endearing to Akiho.
よーし、そうと決まれば、ジュンのところに乗り込んで悩みを引き出そう。っていうか、うちって友達の悩み相談とか受けたことないんだけど、ねえカイ、どうやればいいの
I don't know if Kaito is really the best person to ask. I mean, sure, him and Akiho have known each other forever, really. But has he really ever consoled Akiho aside from him being there for her when she has her fast forward syndrome? I mean, we don't really know. So, just kind of wonder how well Kaito can console a friend, and and if he can provide any advice in the matter.
俺に聞いても有効な回答は引き出せないよ。
There we go. It's like he pretty much answered the question for me. I have even less friends than Akiho.
そっか。じゃあ、スバル。
Subaru's even more of not a person to go to get advice on this matter as well.
悩み相談なんて必要ないんじゃないですか。
Wow. Now that is cold. Subaru coolly delivers his words and stands up.
今日のところは僕は帰ります。
Just like that?
ちょっとなんでそんな人事なの？先輩がピンチなんだよ。
Hey, it's like, don't you want to help your senpai, Subaru? Come on. Be a bro.
あの人もかつてこう言ってた。味方が苦戦しているのを見逃すわけにはいかんのでな。って。
It's one of the things I've noticed whenever Akiho whips out her frames is that her voice goes just a little deeper. And it's a interesting little touch, I find.
だからもっと一緒に考えようよ。これは部長命令。
President's orders. Okay. Subaru barely looks like he's listening. So Akio goes chasing after him while shouting. After seeing them off, I set up camp underneath my usual tree in the courtyard. There's only one thing to do. I boot up Kill Ballad on my phone droid. Of course. After a little bit, Akio will come back. Then we'll go to the hangar. How many matches can I get in before then? I'm not sure how much time has passed since I started playing. I mean, that's relatable to all gamers. It's like, sit down and play a game, and before you know it, like several hours have passed by, and you like look at the time and you're like, where has the time gone? Suddenly, a shadow appears over my hands. Akiho?
ヤシオくん、何やってるの？
No, Juna. Hi, Juna. How you doing? How's Doc doing? I say nothing and tilt my phone droid toward the source of the voice.
ああ、ゲーム。
Yeah, as usual.
本当に好きなんだね。
Yes, he does. As anyone who's a gamer will agree. Once I win my match, I look up at her. Juna wears a smile on her face as she peeks at my screen.
今日はドクのところには行かないわけ？
I mean, she probably already went to see him.
うん。
Not today, okay. No, maybe he's like in, like taking like a rest day, or he's, getting some kind of therapy in, maybe.
藤田のおじいちゃんから秋穂ちゃんにその伝言を頼まれて。
Oh, a message for Akiho.
どんな伝言？
Yeah, it's like what? Yeah, it's like if you tell me, I can relay it to her. If you want, or does Juno want to tell Akiho directly? I feel like that would be the best course of action instead of having like a mediator like Kaito to, deliver the message. Yes?
退院したら本格的にロボドクター復活するから期待しとけ。
Gonna be back in business. Be back in business as in his health, or in so much as his actual business? Or maybe both.
だって。
Something like that?
あとね、こうも言ってたよ。俺の裏の顔はロックンロールな改造屋なんだ。
The true Robodoc is a rock and roll remodeler ready to jam. Alright. She has that happily determined face that I love so much. I honestly really love this face that she makes.
ドクのやつ、何か吹っ切れたな。
Yeah. And what does he mean by remodeler? That's the only thing I don't quite understand from that sentence. It's like, what does he mean by that? What happened to the whole robots being humanity's friends thing? I get the feeling things are about to get freaky around here. Freaky? Freaky how? A chilly breeze, which is what that noise was, rustles the leaves above my head. Juna seems cold as she rubs her arms, but she makes no attempt to leave.
それで、純ちゃんは吹っ切れた？
I shoot her the question and she looks dazzlingly up at the sky. Dazzlingly.
私、変わろうって思ったの。
You want to change? Change the way you are? Is that what you mean?
もっとね、お友達のこと自分から知ろうって、好きになろうって決めたんだ。
Aww. It's like Juna wants to open up. Which is what I was hoping for.
ただ待ってるだけとか言われたことやるだけじゃわからないこといっぱいあるはずだから。
I mean, she's absolutely right.
あとヤシオくんやアキホちゃんに借りができちゃったでしょ。それも返さなきゃ。
That's her answer. Sounds like there's nothing left to worry about.
ヤシオくん、この前は写真ありがとうね。
You're welcome. It's like that was a massive part in Juna's decision, from last time. I mean, if it weren't for Kaito, being basically the linchpin in her and Doc reuniting, she wouldn't be here now, asking Kaito that she wants to, get to know him and wants to open up more. So, it's like he did a lot of good by giving that photo to her.
少しは役に立った？
Immensely it did, yes.
うん、すごく。あれがなかったら私何もできなかったと思う。だからありがとう。
You're welcome, Juna. It's like, she really is a sweetheart.
礼ならアキちゃんに言ってよ。純ちゃんやドクのことを一番心配してたのはあの部長さんだからね。
I mean, that is true. But, Kaito really didn't show much worry. But I think he worried some. It's like, now Akio's back. Speak of the devil. It looks like Subaru managed to escape. As soon as Akio spots Juna, she comes running over full speed. Oh my god! Akio just tackles Juna. Oh my god. It's like, oh my god. And the fact that there's a CG for this. Oh god, Akio. I can't get over this image. And of course it completely surprises Juna. It's like, jeez. She clings to Juna's chest with full force.
ジュンがやめないって言ってくれるまで離さないから。アキホちゃん、
Come on, Juna, speak up for yourself.
その、なんて言ったらいいか。
Don't know how to put what. Juna looks to me for help. Come on, Juna. I know you can speak up for yourself when you need to. It's like, we've witnessed it with her family. So I know she can. We know she can. I force out a smile and shrug. It's like, sorry, Juna, you're on your own, sweetie.
純ちゃんが決めたことをはっきり言ってやればいい。
Yeah.
それで安心させてやりなよ。
Juna nods as forcefully as she can and faces the puzzled Akiho. A warm smile forms on her face.
これからもよろしくね。
There we go. Okay, so this was Juna's ending here. Wait, if only I had, just went on a little longer, I would have gotten this at the very end of last episode. But it is what it is. I mean, I don't know when a ending is gonna be coming up. Well, Juna's ending. I'm not entirely sure how I am going to kind of do this then. I mean, I guess I could. I guess I could stop it here, but I'm not that far into this recording session, so. Alright, phase 6 cleared. And actually, Juna's route was actually really short compared to the everything prior. I mean, granted, with Nai's ending, I feel like that was longer in comparison. Stay in touch. Alright. And now June has been added to the bottom there. Alright, well, let me take a look at the extras here real quick. We have the clear list. The fact that that's the last image for Nai's, not Nai, Juna's ending. So, I have a lot of playtime. Jeez, 141 hours? I feel like I don't feel like I've played for that long. If I'm being honest. I have 183 out of 217 tips. And I have almost 50% of the CG library. Let me go to the CG library here. And, yep. All of Juna's stuff here now. I seriously love this image. I guess all of this page will be Frau's stuff here. Frau's route. And I guess there will also be Aidi's route as well. That will be a route that would be very interesting, especially seeing that she's an AI. Anyway, I guess we'll continue on to the next ending, or route, excuse me. Alright, so I am back in phase 5, about to go onto a new route. So I'm back to when Kaito is about to answer his phone here. So, before we do answer, we are supposed to respond to Frau's tweepo here. This island has too many bugs, it's not even funny. And we're supposed to respond with this one. You should ask the club president for help. She takes out 10 to 20 bugs with just her hand. And from here, we should be golden with going on to, I guess, Frau's route. Alright, so back at the robot clinic, while I'm searching around for the third Kimijima report, I now have to respond to not JUNNA'S, but to, I can find it. There we go. I think this is it. Yeah. Respond to this text from Frau. I don't know what those symbols mean, but spent 3 whole hours collecting Kojuro X Masamune pics. Haha, not lol. And let's see, I'm supposed to respond with, let's see here. Go to sleep. Alright, the trophy name is Alright. Okay, and now we're on our way to Frau's route. Awesome. It's like, I really like Frau. She's so much fun. Here we go. On to Phase 7. Ionosphere Driver. Alright. The unknown Kojiro Frau. Interesting. And the last time I saw Mama, it was at the doorway of our home in Tokyo. It was a small apartment in the center of Tokyo. Due to her job, Mama's lifestyle was pretty irregular. She'd leave home at different times every day. Some days, she'd leave earlier than Papa, who was a company man. Other times, she'd leave in the evening and not come home until morning. They were always busy. I mean, as I recall, her father was a writer, right? She's the daughter of a writer and a director. The last I saw her, it was early in the morning. She pulled an all-nighter working, so she had dark circles under her eyes. She was hurriedly readying for work. She ate half the bread I prepared for her and only sipped out her coffee. Frau prepared bread for her mother? Aw. Did she do that for her mother all the time?
じゃあコナちゃん行ってくるわね
Oh. We finally get an image of Frau's mom. And she looks nice. Looks a little like Frau. Is it just me, or are her legs really long?
パパの朝ごはんだけ用意してあげて夜までには帰ってこられると思うから夕飯一緒に食べよう
She never came back. Did she? And I imagine Frau was heartbroken at that.
いってらっしゃい、ママ。
行ってきます。
Mhm. It's... And doesn't this look like a farewell scene? A farewell scene that... of a character that you'll never see again? I knew she was tired from staying up all night, but Mama was as cheerful as always. Before heading out the door, she turned around to wave to me, then left the house. But she never came back, as I thought. Oh, I'm sorry, Frau. When I opened my eyes, she just dreamt that. Dreamt of a memory. That's sad. That's so sad. I see a slightly dirty ceiling above me. And a dark and dusty room surrounding me. The PC I left on continues to make its usual sounds. My hands and feet are cold. I almost feel frozen. It's like they aren't even my own. I'm so cold. But it's not a bad coldness. It's not? I mean, she has the AC cranked to the max, according to Kaito, whenever he would be in here. So, I imagine it's really cold in this room.
このまま私を凍らせて永遠に保存してくれたらいいのに。
Really, Frau? Would she really want to freeze herself solid for all eternity? I mean, I guess cryogenically speaking anyway. That actually makes me think of one of two things. Nora Freeze, Mr. Freeze from, Batman, from the Batman comics, makes me think of Nora Freeze for one, and for second, it also makes me think of the movie Forever Young, where Mel Gibson's character is cryogenically frozen, and he is unfrozen in the future and becomes like a father figure to a young Elijah Wood, and develops a relationship with Jamie Lee Curtis's character in the movie. Great movie. It's one of my favorites from back then. An edgelord? The shaking of my laughter makes the tears run from my eyes down my temples. I guess I must have been crying while I slept. I mean, she just had a... What would you call that kind of dream? Dreaming of a memory like that? A memory dream? I don't know. But I feel so bad for Frau. I mean, how old was she when that happened? I mean, we know she's 17 currently in game, but when that happened, how old was she? It must have been like at least a few years ago, I'm guessing. So while she was still kind of relatively young. I slowly raise myself up. I wrap myself in a blanket, indulging in its comfortable, soft feel. I'm really thirsty. Speaking of which, it's like I could use a drink myself, and I have a little bit of lemonade left. But I have no drinks at hand. There are a few mineral water bottles on the floor, but they're already empty. The fridge is near the entrance. I'd have to walk to it. Way too much work for someone who just woke up. Whatever. I mean, if you're thirsty, you gotta do what you gotta do to get a drink. I checked the Kill Ballad online match status on the several monitors lined up in front of me. This is always the first thing I do when I wake up. I then open the home screen on my phone droid.
元気くん、今何時？
だいたい午後9時31分だぜ。そろそろ眠くなってくる時間だな。でも、まだまだ元気一発で行こうぜ。
I kind of hear it now. I remember from, off screen of looking at the cast list that Genki is voiced by, what is his name? Kishio Daisuke, who is the Japanese voice of Fuyuhiko Kuzuryo from Danganronpa 2. And I've heard a little bit of Fuyuhiko's Japanese voice, but I think I hear a little bit of Kishio-san's voice for Fuyuhiko in Genki a little bit. The Genki-kun bot I created answers from my phone droid screen.
なんだ夜か。
3 days after arriving on the island, I completely lost my sense of night and day. It's not coming back anytime soon. Not that it was any different in Tokyo. I'd wake up in the morning, at noon, at night, whenever. When I go to bed, varies wildly from day to day. Yeah, I imagine it does.
ロゼッタとメールチェック。
新着メールは1136件ですわ。
That's a lot of messages. Jeez.
なお、スパムメールはあらかじめ除外してありますよ。
Wow. Okay, so how much spam was there then? Jeez, it must have been. It must have been like way too much then.
フラウコージロファクトリー関係者からのメールが6通。
Only 6 messages from her factory. You'd think she would get more messages than that from her factory. Huh.
お仕事依頼のメールが11通。キルバラットのユーザーから届いたメールのうち、ポジティブと予想されるものが282通。
Of course, most of her messages come from Kill Ballad users. Not surprising.
ネガティブ くと予想されるものが837通です。
I mean, yeah, haters gonna hate, right?
はいはい、叩きと嵐メールですね。わかります。
Yeah, complaints and trolls, yeah. I'm sure my Tweepo account is also filled with slander and all kinds of abuse. I imagine so, yes. It wasn't this bad when Kill Ballad was first released. But over time... But once you move 20 million copies, the haters come out in full force. Yeah. Not to mention that when I moved here, the mass media caught wind of it. How? No clue. I mean, you're kind of a public figure, aren't you? The fact that Kojiro Frau is just a 17-year-old girl got exposed to the public. It didn't take long for my info to spread across the net. No putting it back in the box. Pandora's box, I take it. Now I get sexually harassed, death threats, and lots of calls where all I can hear is heavy breathing. Oh, ooh. That's not the kind of calls that a 17-year-old girl should be getting. And not to mention the death threats and the getting sexually harassed. I'm sure everyone is just mad that a high school girl managed to strike it rich. I mean, look at who her parents are. For one, and two, she's pretty much a programming genius, so it's the fact that she got popular for being rich for creating a massively popular video game is at that young of an age, at 17, is just astounding, really. And of course, there are going to be a lot of people who are jealous of that.
一つ。
Exactly. What I just said.
ネガティブメールは全部削除。
わかりましたわ。削除いたしますね。
I'm not gonna let the slander get to me. Good. As it shouldn't. I have tougher skin than that. Right. From her mother leaving, I imagine she developed a very tough skin. Leaving or disappearing or whatever really happened to her mother. I sigh and focus my gaze on a cardboard box in the corner of the room. That's where I've carefully stored the original Genga? Genga. What's Genga? And production materials for the Gunvarel anime. It's already been over 2 months since the legendary final episode was leaked. Already 2 months? Huh. Okay, so from it switching from Phase 5, when Akio's crying, to now, it's been 2 months. Okay. Online fans, questionably so, are still going over each frame in the 4.5-minute long video and trying to analyze every little detail. It's like, I feel like that is something that, you know, Matt Pat would do. Go over a video frame by frame like that. But to me personally, what they're doing is no different than forcing me to watch Mama get raped over and over by people I don't know. I want to throw up. How dare they defile Gunvarel like this? Yeah, seriously. Ugh. I even posted something like that on Tweepo. I hope they find them soon. Yeah, so do I. Ugh. Whoever leaked the final episode. She hopes that whoever leaked the final episode is caught soon. I hope they're found. It'd be even better if it were Mama. Yeah, it would be. It's like, ugh. I can't imagine how... Well, I can kind of imagine how Frau feels with her mom being gone, just kind of ripped from her life. I mean, I think I would feel pretty much the same way that Frau feels if the same thing happened to my mom. As long as I have that single ray of light to hold on to. Even as I throw up, I can manage.
そんな中二病の私って素敵やん。
Trying to stay cool, right, Frau?
実際には吐きませんけどね。
After laughing, I bite my lip hard. I cut into my skin, ouch, the taste of blood filling my mouth. The wind has gotten pretty cold. I get a bit of a chill from riding my scooter. If I feel this way in long sleeves, that must mean autumn is coming to an end.
スバル、ジュン、もう来てたんだ。感心感心。
Akio's wearing a different outfit. This must be their winter clothes. At least Akio's winter clothes. Blue looks really good on Akio, if you ask me. Akio gets off her scooter and excitedly waves her hand. Oh, look at Juna and Subaru. I mean, Juna's is of course similar to Akiho's outfit, but Subaru, he looks pretty spiffy if you ask me. It's like, looks very classy. TNSC's first Osaki office. Model 2 is being assembled here. When Akio and I arrive, Jun and Subaru are waiting. What do these two usually talk about? I can't even imagine it.
おはよう、あきほちゃん、ヤシオくん。
Good morning. Juna and Subaru are holding cans of milk tea. Milk tea?
そのミルクティーホット？どこに売ってた？俺も飲みたいんだけど。
I've always been curious about milk tea, of how it actually tastes. I glance around, but find no vending machines nearby.
これは日高くんが原付で10分くらいかけてわざわざ買ってきてくれて、自販機近くにいないから別にいいよって言ったんだけど。
Well, that was awfully nice of you, Subaru.
何ですか？
スバルも少しは気が利くようになったね。
But he does.
そう、単に純ちゃんと二人きりだと間が持たないから口実作って逃げただけじゃない？
Like, come on, Kaito. I mean, I strongly believe that Subaru, while he does come off as like standoffish and kind of and has at least somewhat of an ego, he, when you come down to it, is a considerate person. I mean, just look at his relationship with his dad. It's like, I don't think that Subaru wants to be like his dad. That he would rather be, considerate towards others than be, really hard-nosed like his dad. At least that's the way I want to look at Subaru.
なぜわかったんです？
Yow! Yow! Just saying that is kind of fun. Yow! It's like a karate yell. Yow!
あ、いや別に大徳先輩が嫌とかそういうわけではなく。
No, of course not.
その気にしないで。
Juna's too sweet. Seriously. It's like she's so sweet, my teeth are hurting. And now it's awkward. I didn't think I'd hit the bullseye. Subaru can be a bit of a brat when it comes to Akiho, but he gets unexpectedly defensive when it comes to Juna. Huh. He doesn't have a thing for Juna, does he? Huh. That would be interesting if so. I smirk and stretch my arms into the air. I make eye contact with the guard standing at the gate in front of us. When I bow my head to him, he smiles back. We've kind of become familiar with the folks here. Not me personally, but the Central Tanegashima High Robot Club as a whole. Right. It's rare for all the Robot Club members, Frau excluded, to gather here at the TNSC. Why is Frau not there? I mean, I know she's a shut-in and all, very introverted, but, for one, she has to go to school, and two, she is a Robot Club member. We have school on weekdays, first of all. It takes 30 minutes by scooter to get here, and that's one way. Subaru and Juna live in Nakatanecho, so getting here is no easy task. Our school is in the middle of the island. So they'd have to come all the way out to the southern tip, then go all the way back to the center. Plus, Subaru has his old man to deal with, further complicating things. Yeah. Juna is in charge of mocap, so she doesn't have anything to do here. Her work is at the old airport. Even Akio goes to the robot clinic on weekdays to process parts for Model 2, so she barely comes here. Thus, we only ever come here on weekends. And not even every week. It's more like once every 2 weeks. As for what we do, we put Model 2 together. Which means Juna and I don't actually have anything to do. Whoops. Just, why is he saying whoops? We go inside the building. What is all that? I mean, can I look? Oh! That's right! No, I don't want a crotch shot. So, wait. I thought I looked at you already. I'll look at you again. I kind of forgot that if I open IRUO in here, that the AR of Gunvarel will pop up. I wanted to see if I could, like, actually, you know, look at this stuff and to see if it would have a geotag, but I guess not. You go inside the building. Model 2's legs are stored here. Oh, those are supposed to be his legs. Okay. They're not quite 4 meters in height. They still can't stand on their own, so they're hanging from the crane up top. An outsider probably wouldn't even realize they're robot legs. Yeah, more than likely. The ankle joints don't have motors installed yet. According to Akiho, the parts processing is 60% complete. I mean that's over 50%, so I think that's good then. But since we're still undecided on the drive system, we can't put the motors in yet.
Oh, 早いですね.
Hi, Nai! Back to having Nai be part of the story. Oh, you have a jacket on. A JAXA jacket by the looks of it. Looks nice. Has a little zipper pocket on the sleeve there, it looks like. Nai-san is waiting for us inside. She got back from Tokyo mid last month and has been supervising us when we work here.
おはようございます、ナエさん。はい、おはようございます。
ナエさんいつも暇そうだね。
Does she?
せっかくの土日なんだし、たまには遊びに行ったら。
I mean, I'm sure she could have fun whenever she wants, but, you know, she wants to be here.
カイトくん、あんまり年上のお姉さんをからかっちゃダメだよ。
I have a feeling Kaito's gonna be a little embarrassed from her saying that. A chill runs down my spine. Yeah, he's embarrassed. And Akio's expression is like, wait, what? What are you getting at here? Nai-san is smiling, but her eyes aren't. Or at least that's how it feels.
すいませんでした。
Older girls really are scary. They're really not.
ダメー。こちょこちょの刑にしてあげます。
A tickle attack? It's like, here comes the tickle monster. Nison extend her hands and starts tickling my sides. She actually is. Oh my god. It's like this coupled with Akiho's ruffling of his hair. Oh my god. It's like he just gets teased in like two different ways by two different girls who clearly like him. Oh my god.
うわーちょっとやべ
I desperately flee from her hands.
もう逃げ足早いですね。男の子なら堂々としてないと。
It's like, I'm sure Kaito's thinking, like, give me a break. It's like, I'm only a teenager.
勘弁してよ。
Still on guard, I distance myself a bit from Nison.
カイ、ナエさんに失礼なこと言っちゃダメだよ。
You're supporting Nai tickling Kaito then, Akiho? If she is, that's hilarious, really.
いつもうちらのために休みの日まで付き合ってくれてるんだから。
That's true, yes.
アキちゃんのおっしゃる通り、反省します。
He repents. Okay. It's like, I repent. It's like, I repent. You may tickle me however you like. Taken out of context, that sounds kind of bad. Now that I think about it. I put my hands up like I'm surrendering, like I just did. But I still keep my distance in case she tries to tickle me again. It's like, Nai the tickle monster.
そんなことよりナエさん、今日はプレゼントがあるんです。え、プレゼント？
Yeah, a present? What kind of present does Akio have for Nai?
はい、せーの。Happy birthday to you!
It's her birthday? It's... Oh... I think I remember, like, reading online that Nai's birthday is November 9th. I kind of forgot about that.
で、みんな歌ってよ!
Surprise, Nai?
ごめんなさい。照れちゃって。
Oh, Chuna, it's okay. It's okay if you don't want to join in, but you know, Akio can't be the only one to sing happy birthday to Nai.
右に同じく
Subaru is embarrassed to sing as well. Alright.
俺はこちょこちょの K のせいで歌えない。
That's funny. That's really funny.
もしかしてみんな私の誕生日を？
I guess so.
よく知ってましたね。でもこれはすごいサプライズ。
We knew her birthday was November 9th because Chief Senomiya dropped the deets on us. Oh, okay. Once we found out about half a month ago, we pooled our money together and got her something. What did they get her?
というわけで、ナエさん、お誕生日おめでとうございます。これ、いつもお世話になってるうちらからプレゼント。ありがとう。感激です。
Nae-san happily accepts her present. The smile she wears on her face isn't that of a young woman, but rather an innocent little girl. Going through this game, with Nae being in it, kind of makes me want to play through Steins Gate again.
開けてもいいですか？どうぞどうぞ。選んだのはカイなんですよ。
Kaito picked it out? Really?
まあね、西の表まで出向いて買ってきたよ。
Nishi no Omote is the only decent place for shopping on the island.
あ、これってサングラスですね。
Sunglasses. Okay. I thought it was going to be something more extravagant.
サイクリング用のね。
Specifically for cycling. They make sunglasses specifically for cycling? Nae-san's constantly riding around on her bike, so... Okay, so some thought was put into it. Into what to get her. I figured something practical would be best. And that would be practical for Nae, yeah.
かわいい。
They are? How could sunglasses be adorable?
ありがとうございます。大切にしますね。
Well, I guess if the sunglasses had like some cute design in them, I guess they would be adorable. Also, you're welcome, Nae.
そうだ。今度ぜひみんなでサイクリングしましょう。
I don't know how all of them are gonna feel about bike riding, but the only one I could see actually going with Nae to go bike riding would be Akiho. I don't really picture anyone else getting up and going cycling with Nae.
俺たち原付派なんだけど。
I mean, scooting, I guess. Scooting. There we go. Yeah. Scooting is different than cycling.
あ、そうでした。だったらこの際だからみんないい自転車買いませんか？そんなお金持ってませんよ。
Yeah. Regardless, I'm glad Nae-san is happy. I breathe a sigh of relief and look toward Model 2. Time is slowly but surely moving forward. For a time, it felt like everything had frozen, but now autumn is coming to a close. Only 4 months till the expo. Oh boy. Time is going fast here. Will we really be able to finish in time? That's been my question. But back at the robot clinic. And from Akio's perspective. Okay, so someone sounds like they're welding. But, just so that's not in my ear constantly, pause it here. So, I think I'll actually stop it here. Yep. We got some good headway this episode. Finished Junna's route, got her ending, and we started on Frau's route. So, and we celebrated Nai's birthday, which is great. So I'm gonna be really interested to see what Frau's route is gonna be like. I hope we get some lead on her mother. If I'm gonna be completely honest, I really hope that we do get something out of that. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed watching, and thank you all for watching as well. And if you enjoyed the video and want to see more, like, favorite, and claw that subscribe button. And, of course, as usual, I hope you all have a wonderful day or night, wherever you may be.